In this lecture, we discuss on plane stress, plane strain, Rayleigh-Ritz method, Galecki method, properties of global stiffness matrix in FEA. Now first of all, we discuss on plane stress. Now for plane stress, thickness is much smaller than the length and width dimensions. So thin plate or disc with applied in plane forces. So we say that z direction stresses are 0 at larger surface. So it is safe to assume that they are also 0 along the thickness. So we write sigma zz is equal to tau xz is equal to tau yz is equal to 0. Here non-zero stress components are sigma xx, sigma yy and tau xy. Similarly, non-zero strain components are epsilon xx, epsilon yy, epsilon xy and epsilon zz. Here we write stress strain matrix is equal to E by 1 minus V square into 1 V0 V1 0 0 0 1 by 2 into 1 minus V into epsilon xx epsilon yy gamma xy. Next we discuss on plane strain. Now example of plane strain problem is long earth dam. Now thickness dimension is much larger than other dimensions for plane strain. Deformation in thickness direction is constrained and strain in z direction is 0. So we say that epsilon zz is equal to 0, epsilon xz is equal to 0 and epsilon yz is equal to 0. Here non-zero stress components are sigma xx, sigma yy, tau xy, sigma zz. Similarly, non-zero strain components are epsilon xx, epsilon yy and epsilon xy. Here stress strain matrix is given by E divided by 1 plus V into 1 minus 2V into 1 minus V V0 V 1 minus V 0 0 0 1 by 2 minus V into epsilon xx epsilon yy gamma xy. Now here we compare the plane stress and plane strain. If we consider these two figures, then we write down the stresses for the plane stress is sigma z is equal to 0, tau x z is equal to 0, tau yz is equal to 0. Sigma x, sigma y and tau xy may have non-zero values. This is possible if we consider this figure. Similarly, for plane strain, we write stresses tau xz is equal to 0, tau yz is equal to 0. Sigma x, sigma y, sigma z and tau xy may have non-zero values. Similarly, strains for the plane stress is given by gamma xz is equal to 0, gamma yz is equal to 0, epsilon x, y, z and gamma xy must have non-zero values. Similarly, strain for the plane strain is given by epsilon z is equal to 0, gamma xz is equal to 0, gamma yz is equal to 0 and epsilon x, epsilon y and gamma xy must have non-zero values. Now we discuss on approximate numerical methods. For the complex engineering problems, it is extremely difficult and sometimes impossible to obtain the exact analytical solution which satisfy all prescribed boundary conditions. In such cases, approximate numerical methods used as alternative methods for finding the solutions. Now, these approximate numerical methods are: first one is variational methods such as Rayleigh-Ritz, Galecki method. Second one is finite difference method. Third is finite element method. Now first of all we discuss on Rayleigh-Ritz method. Now Rayleigh-Ritz method used for finding an approximate solution. This Rayleigh-Ritz method is based on principle of minimizing total potential energy. So here we say that total potential energy of elastic body is equal to strain energy plus work potential due to external and body forces. So we write down pi is equal to U plus WP. This one is equation 1. Now in this method, a continuous displacement function containing n arbitrary coefficient is assumed. It is usually taken as polynomial. So we write u is equal to sigma ai phi I xyz, where I is equal to 1 to L. V is equal to sigma az phi z xyz, where j is equal to L plus 1 to m, and W is equal to sigma ak phi k xyz, where is k is equal to m plus 1 to n. Here we say that n is more than m and m is more than L. A1, A2 up to An is independent unknown coefficient known as Ritz coefficients. Now, equation 2 must satisfy the specified boundary conditions. So, substituting equation 2 in equation 1, we get pi is equal to pi in the bracket A1, comma A2 dot dot comma An. So we say that necessary condition for minimization of pi in the bracket A1, A2 up to An is that its partial derivatives with respect to each of the unknown coefficient be 0. So based on that we say that del pi divided by del A1 is equal to 0, del pi upon del A2 is equal to 0, up to del pi divided by del An is equal to 0. Next, Galecki method. Now this is a weighted residual method. To find an exact solution for Lu is equal to P, it should be satisfied at all x. However, for an appropriate solution, it will introduce an error epsilon x called the residual, which can be expressed as follows: epsilon x is equal to Lu minus P. Now we discuss on properties of global stiffness matrix. First, dimension of global stiffness matrix is n cross n, where n is total degree of freedom of the body or structure. Second, global stiffness matrix is symmetric. Third, it is singular matrix. So K inverse does not exists. Next, for global stiffness matrix, sum of any row or column is equal to 0. Next, it is positive definite, means all diagonal elements are non-zero and positive. Next, it is banded matrix, that is all elements outside the band are 0.